All right, we are live. Just coming on right now. Welcome everybody to new Trivia Thursday prime time. Adding a new official night of trivia here on the YouTube machine. Thank you everyone for tuning in right now. Dr. Jones here, and there's Bethie's right next to me. Just showing up to the broadcast, say hi there in the chat and let us know you're joining us. Got some good questions picked out tonight. Hi Jen, welcome. Should be a fun one. Some challenging questions. Everybody out there, we got Mechanoid back here as always. Welcome, Barbara. Alright, look like we got Greg here. Greg's joining us. I think it's his first time tuning in. Special shout out to Jen. Thank you for joining us on Tuesday. You guys did a great job. Got some music lined up here. That one looks fun. I think I'm done with my sound check. I got some songs in order. Got people joining the broadcast. People not liking the robot. Thinks this guy's gonna take over the world sometime. Say hi to Greg out there, Mechanoid. Okay, I think tonight's my last night of recycled pub trivia question shows, and then next week I might switch up the format a little bit, throw some new things out there. But I have some good questions in order tonight. We're going to go through 4 of my normal categories. Start with this and that, which is our general random trivia. Could be history, geography, science, math. Random trivia. Don't worry, he's sheltering in place too, Greg. And I turned him off, so he has no way of turning himself back on because I unplugged his power source and charged it. So he can't kill us in our sleep. So after this and that, I think I'm going to go into my people you may or may not know category. That's your famous people, pop culture figures, celebrities, historical figures, all of the above there. And then I'm going to do sports, a little abbreviated sports category. He says just wait. Greg thinks that the robot's still going to get us. Go through a little abbreviated sports category. I have a few less questions in that one. And then we'll move on into our film and television category, which is my personal favorite. Give it a little bit more time. Some people on their way to the broadcast. While we're doing that, I'll go through the lightning round questions that were used this week. Yes, the chat is a little delay. We have a little bit of a buffering. There's about a 30-second or so delay there, Greg, from the time that I say something to you, hear it, and then you can chat, respond to me seeing it. So, a little bit of delay there. It's already getting dry. Little drink there. Okay, we're gonna run through our lightning round just for fun. I'm not gonna put them up on the board. I'm just gonna read the questions. If you know the answers, spit them out in the chat, and I'll go on to the next one as soon as I see the first right answer. When a drink is served on the rocks, it is served with what? If a drink is served on the rocks, it is served with what? This drink is not on the rocks. It's actually root beer in a mug. Ice! Yes! Jen, you get it right. Okay. If you went to the donut store and they gave you a baker's dozen, how many donuts are in your box? Popping up in the chat. Jen coming in first again with 13. Okay. According to legend, who led a gang of merry outlaws in Sherwood Forest in Nottingham, England? Or near Nottingham, England? Nicole! Yes, it was Robin Hood. Okay. Here's one for you. It's a tough one. United States is made up of how many states? Yeah, we got 50 coming in. Who is smarter than the average bear? Yes, Yogi. Hey, boo boo. Go get a pick in this basket. Okay. How many grams are there in a kilogram? How many grams are in that kilogram? Yes, 1,000 is the correct answer there. Okay, what is the colored part of the human eye called? Jen coming in first with the iris is the answer once again. Okay, is the planet Jupiter larger or smaller than Earth? Yes, Jen first again. Jen's rocking us. Hey, Tony. Tony is joining us. Okay. How many strings are on a violin? Yes, your standard fiddle or violin. How many strings are on that instrument? It is not 5, not 6. A guitar has 6. Yes, Jen, it is 4. Yes, you guys are correct with 4 coming in there. What color is the circle on the Japanese flag? There's 8 strings on a mandolin. Yes, Jen rocking it once again with red. I think Jen won that lightning round. She got the most first in the chat answers. Congratulations, Jen. Good job out there. Okay, move these answers up. Hey, welcome, Clayton. Welcome to the broadcast. Okay, before we get going in there, normally we'd be doing trivia on Tuesdays at Riverside Sports Bar and Grill in the Pocket Greenhaven area. Some of you out there have joined us for that. We appreciate that. Hopefully we'll be back there before too long. Not stay stuck locked up in here. Normally on Thursdays we'd be doing karaoke at G Street Wonder Bar in Davis, California. So it's kind of odd not doing karaoke. We're trying to figure karaoke broadcasts out. We might try something experimental Saturday. We don't know yet. Looking for something else to do while you guys are locked up, quarantined, sheltering in place, staying at home. Weekdays and most weekends at 4 in the afternoon, you can join the one and only Pulsinator Renee Chavez on Collective Edge Radio on All Request Radio Show. Pretty awesome. He just takes any request you get. Fun to tune in, interact with. Looking for something to read. Fallon O'Neill, one of our faithful fans from Davis, California, has wrote the Geist series. Those books are available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Maybe once this is all over, he'll be back to doing book signings and his book tour. If you'd like to support us to continue our ability to make content like this, there's two ways you can do that. One is our Venmo. That's Dr. Jones and Nurse Bethie. And then now launching is our Patreon site. It's just patreon.com/Dr. Jones. There's some information and some levels of contribution you can do there if you'd like. We are Dr. Jones Music. This is my lovely Nurse Bethie. Okay, who's ready to do some trivia out there? If you guys are ready, just say yes or I'm ready in that chat. Okay, they're all ready. Like I said, I'm going to start with the this and that category. That's our random trivia. See where we're going. Our first question in that category tonight. What notable brand of alcohol takes its name from the romanticized storied life of a Welsh buccaneer who routed the Spanish in an attack on Panama City in 1671. Hey Laura, welcome. I see a lot of Captain Morgan coming in. Once again, Jen hitting that first in the chat. Miss Rocket Fingers there or something. Fastest typer. Okay, next question. What do the letters C and H stand for in the brand C&H Sugar? Greg first with an answer, but it is not correct. It is not cane and honey. Okay, in two different lines of chat with a question mark, Hawaii and California. Should we give it to her? What do you say, Judge? Yes, Barbara, that is correct. It is California and Hawaii. Okay, next question. What ingredient is added to white sugar to make brown sugar? I love brown sugar. We got some answers coming in. Jen and Barbara both saying molasses. And Greg coming in with molasses as well. Molasses would be correct. Oh, good job, Clayton. Okay. What heavy metal element, not heavy metal music, heavy metal element was once known as Quicksilver? Not Quicksilver, the comic book character. We got a lot of Mercury coming in, and actually Barbara showing up first in the chat with the answer there. Good job. Mercury will melt in your hand. What is the slang military term for a distance of 1 kilometer? Yes, Steve, that is correct. Steve, that is, I will accept that as an answer for a code for what element was formerly known as Quicksilver. Yeah, and welcome, Steve, to the broadcast. got Steve and Greg coming in with click. I believe it is spelt with a K. Click is the slang military term for 1 kilometer. So if you're watching those movies, that's what they're talking about. How many letters are in the Greek alphabet? Backlog in the cache. Break it down in the DOS prompt. That's great. I remember those days. And that's all just to play Doom. All right, we got Jennifer and Clayton both coming in with the correct answer there. It is 24, I believe. Let me double check that. Uh-oh. Yep, 24. Okay, a dazzle is a term used for a group of what type of animal? Hey, look, there's a dazzle over there. Well, maybe not around here, but... a group, a small herd. Greg. Not deer. Not fish. Fish are a school. I don't know what they call a group of deer. But it is zebras. Yes, a dazzle is a group of zebras. Jennifer getting the correct answer there again.
Tony.
Where Tony came in first? Tony came in first with it. Good job, Tony. Okay, in 1952, the United States Air Force created Project Blue Book to study what? What was Project Blue Book put in place to study? Steve coming in with aliens. Tony saying UFOs. UFOs specifically, Steve says. Jen saying ocean. Laura saying gazelle. No, Blue Book was not studied. Gazelle's her answer for I think Laura's a little behind. Clayton saying aliens. It is UFOs specifically. Unidentified flying objects. It is Project Blue Book. What does Roger mean when communicating via radio? Be like, what's your vector, Victor? Roger. What does Roger mean? Hey, Steve actually knows the doctor that founded the project, or knows who he is. I'm looking for a specific answer here. Roger, Roger. right. 10-4 means something else. Roger. Actually, Steve coming in with the closest answer we've seen correct so far. Message understood or message received. Roger just simply means received. Most radio terms will mean something that starts with the same first letter of what the radio term is. Like, did you guys notice click was kilometer, Rogers received? Sort of alphabetical. Hey, there's Renee Chavez, the one and only Pulsinator himself I was talking about just a little bit ago, joining us in the chat. Hi there, Renee. That's your fun-loving DJ of Collective Edge Radio. Okay, so yes, Roger's message received. Okay, what French term means front of building? Did Greg say message received? Did I miss that in the chat? Yes, Greg said it. Yeah. Congratulations, Greg, for getting it too. Some answers coming in. We got Steve and Clayton's. Anyone else got a guess on this one? Got a guess on that one? This is our last question in a this and that category. Then we're going to move on to the people you may or may not know. Uh-oh. What'd I do? I went all the way back. We'll move on. Some people got it right there. Facade is that French word. It means front of building. Okay. Moving on into people you may or may not know. This is all your historical figures, pop culture people, actual people. Could be famous, could be current, could be alive, could be past and on to the next. But actual real people's names are the answers I'm looking for. Here we we go. Who became both a vice president and a president of the United States without ever being elected to either office? Okay. God, wouldn't it be Johnson? Bush. Steve says Bush. No. Johnson is not correct. Wasn't Roosevelt. Wasn't Nixon. Wasn't Jackson. Wasn't the guy that took over for Lincoln. You guys are getting pretty close out there. A little colder with the Abraham Lincoln, warmer with the Nixon, colder with the Adams, even colder than Abraham Lincoln. Okay, we got a guest coming in off chat with an answer. And they actually got it correct, so all you guys are lagging out there. But this person's a trivia star. They actually won a $10 gift certificate on a radio show earlier tonight. Congratulations, Dave, for getting that answer correct. And then Barbara, finally, someone gets it. Gerald Ford. And Gerald Ford is the correct answer there. It was Gerald Ford. Okay, our next question. Who was the star actor in the band 30 Seconds to Mars? Yes, platinum recording artist 30 Seconds to Mars, that band, has a star actor that you would know by name in it, or may not know. Okay, Greg coming in with a typo and then correcting it, but Barbara coming in first with the full name there. Don't know if we got other people guessing out there, but Barbara got that. It was not Christopher Walken, Steve. Was not De Niro. Was not Christopher Walken. The pauses. Jared Leto, or however you pronounce that guy's name, has his band 30 Seconds to Mars. Yes, Renee, that is correct. Okay, this woman lived from 1884 to 1962. She was the wife of one president, the niece of another president, and she wrote 4 books and had a daily newspaper column and was a U.S. delegate to the United Nations General Assembly. Wow, quite an accomplished woman. Who was she? I'll give you guys a close-up on that question. Okay, looks like we got some Eleanor Roosevelt's coming in there. That would be correct. Eleanor Roosevelt, she was married to Franklin Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt was the brother of Eleanor's father, Elliott Roosevelt. So there we go. Okay, which sporting legend is known as the Golden Bear? Let's see, here we go. We got, it is not Tiger Woods. It is not Yogi Bear. No, Yogi Bear is not the correct answer. Funny answer. We had Yogi Bear question earlier. It looks like Greg is saying Jack Nicklaus. Any other guesses out there? There's a Golden Bear drink available like the Arnold Palmer from Arizona Iced Tea, and it's a strawberry lemonade. Strawberry lemonade. So, it's not Brian Wilson. Yes, it is Jack Nicklaus. You are correct, Greg. I saw your answer. Jack Nicklaus is correct there. He is the Golden Bear. Okay. Next up we have a daily double. Normally when I'm doing these in a public venue, the daily double is my opportunity to give teams an opportunity to wager points or me take some back. You guys aren't playing for real points, so if you get this wrong, you just lose your imaginary points that Steve and Greg are already fighting over out there. And this is a visual daily double here. Okay, looks like apparently he had hair at one time. Bruce Willis is an incredible harmonica player and blues artist. He kind of does look like Clooney. I think Clooney used to wear glasses in a lot of his older pictures though, so. Okay, moving on. Next person you may or may not know. Which Hollywood star was arrested for stealing at Saks Fifth Avenue stores in Beverly Hills? She actually was a repeat offender there multiple times. And she also got caught at a Mervyn's. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Why was she in Mervyn's? Yes. Yes, it is Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder was the sticky fingers. And I think it all came to light and into news when she got caught in the Mervyn's. I remember that. That was kind of funny. Okay. Next person. This American composer was a musical director of the New York Philharmonic from 1958 to 1970. All right, Steve, just for that comment. Yes, it was Leonard Bernstein. You guys are correct there. It was not John Williams. Okay, let's move on. We're just about halfway there. Which celebrity had a #1 film and a #1 album in the same week? Film topping the blockbuster hits, grossing charts, and their album topping all the Billboard and sales charts all in the same week. Let's see. We have Eddie Murphy, Jennifer Lopez, Prince, another Jennifer Lopez, another Eddie Murphy, Lady Gaga. The Jennifer Lopez gang is correct out there. Jennifer getting that one right herself. Barbara also in that Jennifer Lopez gang. Congratulations. It was Jennifer Lopez. I'm trying to remember what the movie was. It was the Wedding Planner one. 2003, somewhere around there. Okay. What author went from welfare to the world's first billionaire author? No, Greg. Trump became a billionaire with real estate. Our J.K. Rowling gang, looks like we got Barbara coming in correctly first. Steve, we'll give it to you. Clayton, you guys all got that one correct. Okay. Next one's multiple parts, or multiple answers. What actors provided the voices of the three hyenas in the 1994 animated movie The Lion King? Yes. Extra points if you can tell me what their characters, what the hyena's name was and who played which hyena. Not Robin Williams. Yes, Whoopi Goldberg was one of them. Everyone's saying Whoopi Goldberg. She was one of them. Whoopi Goldberg was Shenzi, the hyena. Yes, Cheech was the other one. Shenzi was Whoopi Goldberg. Benzie was Cheech Marin. The third one was Ed. Ed, but that's not his name, that's the character's name, Ed. So Shenzi, Benzie, and Ed, sort of like Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde. Them funny ghosts from Pac-Man.
Look at that, man. It was like a radio station.
No, it was not Chong.
Are now open. KGFJ Soul Radio.
Do it now, man.
Request lines are up.
Okay, it was actor Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings was the third hyena named Ed. Okay, once again, normally we do trivia here at Riverside Sports Bar and Grill on Trivia Tuesdays. This is the Trivia Thursday. That's where we're at right now. Right now we're going to take a short break. I switched cameras and then it froze up for a minute, but I am back. And we got Nurse Bethie back with us. Getting some songs lined up here. We gotta get another bunch of backing tracks ready for next week. Have new songs. Nurse Bethie likes that one. I'll put it in the mix. Okay. So we are back, ready for our second half, our next 2 rounds. Try to bang this out. Once again, we'll run through some brief commercials. Looking for something else to do during the week? Tune in to Collective Edge Radio with the one and only Pulsinator, Renee Chavez. He popped into our chat earlier. I don't know if he's still out there. He runs a radio show weekdays and weekends at 4 p.m. Go on, find him on Facebook. Get links to his shows, times there. Also looking for a good read, Fallon O'Neill, one of our faithful fans, author of the Geist series. Download or buy his books shipped to you on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Okay, and once again, if you want to support us or show us some love, there's a couple ways you can do that. One is through Venmo at Dr. Jones and Nurse Bethie. Or you can go on to patreon.com/Dr. Jones, and there's multiple ways to support us there. Glad you think it's cool, Greg. We love having you here. Yes, we just launched the Patreon today, or the other day, yesterday, officially today, so still getting content on there. But there's some fun stuff you can check out there. We are Dr. Jones Music, and we're about to go into our sports category. Woo. You ready for sports?
I'm ready for sports.
Okay, who's ready for sports? I know Greg's ready for sports. Okay, calm down out there, guys. Okay, our first sports question is, a shuttlecock is used for what sport? Greg, this is your one opportunity to do sports trivia in your shorts. Or your schmorts. Okay, we got Jennifer coming in with cricket. That is not correct. Tony with lacrosse. No, that is not correct. And Steve and coming in, and Clayton with badminton. Badminton, spelled correctly by Steve.
Barbara.
Yes.
Barbara
Where's Barbara? Where's Barbara? Barbara got it first. Oh, Barbara and Greg. I missed those. Barbara getting it first. Yeah, he says let's let him up. Sorry about that, guys. So Barbara and Greg coming in with it first. Yes, badminton is correct. Okay, who plays against who in golf's Walker's Cup? caddies. No, it's not caddies. It's not the UK versus Australia. No, Steve, it's not the U.S. wheelchair team. That would be the funny if the Walkers come with the wheelchair team. Steve, you cracked me up. It is not North Korea versus South Korea. Yes, Steve, it is England or the UK or Great Britain versus the US. So yes, Great Britain, the UK versus the US is the Walkers Cup. Okay, in 1998, Mark McGwire broke the single-season home run record previously set by whom in 1961? Okay, not Ernie Banks, not Lou Gehrig, not Karras. Yes, Greg, it was Roger Maris. Roger Maris set that home run record in 1961, and it wasn't broke until 98. Yes, it is a long time. Okay, in which sport does the bowler deliver the ball to the batsman? Which sport combines bowling and baseball, apparently? The bowler delivers the ball to the batsman. It must be like Whack-Bat from Incredible Mr. Fox. What do you think, Mechanoid? Is it Whack-Bat? Yeah, Mechanoid thinks that's Whack-Bat. She was playing rhymes with. Yes, it does rhyme with. Okay, we got a lot of crickets coming in. Barbara first in the chat with that one. Congratulations there. Cricket is the correct answer. Okay. What do the letters in NCAA, the name of the association that regulates athletes, stand for? I'm looking for specific words here in the specific order. NCAA. Answers coming in. Give some other people a chance to answer. Okay. Yes, Greg got it. It was National Collegiate Athletic Association. You are correct as well, Steve. National Collegiate Athletic Association, not National College Athletes Association. That would be not correct. Okay, some NFL questions in a row for you here. Which NFL team has played in both AFC and NFC championship games? Okay, those of you out there saying Seattle Seahawks are correct. It is the Seattle Seahawks. They did the AFC Championship in 1983. Then they switched over to the NFC, and it was 05, 2013, and 14 in there. At the time this question was wrote. Okay, who is the only player in NFL history to have 1,300 plus? Oh, I'm reading the question. I haven't even switched it yet. There we go. Who is the only player in history to have 1,300 plus receiving yards while playing in 12 or fewer games in a season? No, it was not Deion Sanders. It was not Torrey Holt. Was not Ronnie Lott. It was not Julio Jones. Was not Terrell Owens. I think it was Megatron. It was not Johnson. It was not Jerry Rice. No, then it was not Megatron. Not Larry Fitzgerald. give it up to you guys. If you guys don't get it, you're going to be like, oh yeah. No, not the other Johnson. Come on. Someone's got to know this out there. Somebody. Do you have a guess? No, Nurse Bethie doesn't have a guess. Not Lawrence Taylor. Let me know if you guys decide you want to tap out. I don't see the right answer yet. That would be funny, Gronkowski. Nope, not Brown. You guys give up yet? What team? If I tell you what team, it'll totally give it away. Because it's the only person that could possibly do this in the history of that team. Yes, Clayton. No, Clayton. Clayton going with your mama. That is not correct. Okay, I'll tell you guys the team, and let's see how fast some of you get it. The New York Giants. He did it with the New York Giants, which is my favorite team, by the way. I'm a Giants fan for some strange reason. Growing up in the Central Valley of California, being a New York Giants fan, I've never even been to New York. He did it with the Giants. He's not currently with the Giants. Yes, Greg, it is Odell Beckham Jr., ODBJ. Yes, Tony coming in with it correct as well. I told you as soon as I told you what team you get it, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's right. He had that killer season, and it was like his rookie year as well. So I think so, or the year after his rookie year, one of those. Okay, we're gonna move on. What is the oldest NFL franchise in continuous operation with the same name in the same location? Lots of BJ ants. You figured out the theme, Greg. There is no theme. Okay, looks like we got Steve coming in first with Green Bay Packers. Tony getting it correct. Greg getting it correct. Barbara changing to get it correct there. Yes, no, it was not the Bears, not the Jets. It is the Green Bay Packers. Been playing in Green Bay, and they're actually the team that won the first ever held Super Bowl and the team that participated in the Ice Bowl. They have like a lot of historic games for them. So Okay, looks like that concludes our sports category, which brings us to our final round tonight. And that would be film and television. Everything film, TV, movies, commercials, cable networks. What else is film and TV? Not YouTube videos, not Vines, not stuff you see on Snapchat. No, actual film and television. Network broadcast, cable networks, major stuff here. Sure as heck seems like a theme. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Question number 1 in our film and television category. In Disney's The Little Mermaid, what is the name of the human that Ariel falls in love with? Okay. No, Steven, it was not Dude. Barbara and Jennifer and Laura. Of course, the three of you all coming in with the right answer. Barbara getting it first in our chat there. Congratulations. Yes, it was Prince Eric, another one of the princes that actually has a name, and it's not just Prince Charming. Sebastian. That would have been funny. Change the whole plot line. She's trying to save the crab from the chef through the whole movie. That would be great. Okay. Speaking of under the sea, where does SpongeBob SquarePants work? You need to be correct on the spelling here. Krusty Krushen. Oh. Barbara, you were actually the first to get it correct. It is a Krusty Krab with 2 Ks. Krusty with a K and Krab spelt with a K. Krabby Patty is what they serve. And I believe Mr. Krabs is his boss there. Squidward working front counter as normal. Okay. So yes, the Krusty Krab with Ks. What show was it that Madonna kissed Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera? Yeah, the Chum Bucket was the Krusty Krab competition, like Burger King and McDonald's. No, it was not the Grammys. It was the MTV Video Music Awards. Greg getting the full answer correct there. Jennifer, sorry, it wasn't just MTV Awards because they have multiple award shows. It was their Video Music Awards. Okay. And this one, Steve Nicholson says this one. That'd be fun if we could get them on the show. I am going to try to get some celebrities to do some guest reading of questions. I already reached out to a couple today. I haven't even talked to Nurse Bethie about that, but that might be fun. Celebrities read trivia questions. Okay. In the movie The Terminator, what is the name of the company that created Skynet? Yes. What is the name? Greg says the moment's burned in his brain. Oh, hey, I skipped a question there. Barbara got it right. I didn't even read it. We'll go back to that one. Yes, I did. I skipped the last question. I bumped it and I didn't read it. So yes, Gravity is that one. That's the title of the 2013 science fiction blockbuster starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. Okay, now we'll go to the Terminator. What's the name of the company that created Skynet? Steve coming in with Cyberdyne. Anyone else have a guess out there? I haven't seen any hit the chat yet. No other guesses out there? It was not Lego. No, it wasn't Lego. It wasn't Mattel. Wasn't. No. Wasn't Hasbro. No, it wasn't Intel. Terminator did not have Intel inside. Yes, Clayton, we have thought about doing some Zoom stuff. We're experimenting with that right now. Yeah, it was Hasbro. Hasbro created the Furbies, and the Furbies ended up turning into Skynet and taking over the world. Alexa, Fisher-Price. Yeah. I think I'm stepping on my cord here. Actually, Steve was correct with Cyberdyne there. It was Cyberdyne Industries created Skynet. Okay, Robin Williams won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in which 1997 film about a South Boston janitor? Yes, Good Will Hunting is a correct answer on that one. It was Good Will Hunting. Anyone name another one of the actors in that movie? McDimmon! Yes! Okay. We'll keep moving on. That's what I was trying to get the other answer out of that. Okay, yes, we got some other correct answers there. Okay. The Simpsons first debuted on what American variety television show? Yes, Barbara was quick with it. It was a Tracy Ullman show. Simpsons first debuted many years ago in the early 90s. Actually, was it the 80s? It was the 80s, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember what year it was. Over 30 years ago. So yeah, I would have made it the 80s. Maybe 87, 88. Yeah, shorts on the Tracy Ullman show. Okay, in the movie Spinal Tap, the band's amplifier goes from 0 to what? Yes, you guys are all doing quite well. Steve says louder than 10, but Barbara, Greg, and Clayton all coming in with the correct answers. Yes. Yes, they cranked it up to 11. And cranking it up to 11, be careful with that because it could cause your drummers to spontaneously combust. Okay. What is the name of the American animated sci-fi sitcom about the misadventures of a mad scientist and his grandson? Yeah, Steve! Coming in correct. No, Jennifer, it's not Pinky in the Brain. It is Rick and Morty. Barbara getting it correct as well. Back to the Future. Hold your horses there with the Back to the Future question. Hold your horses with the Back to the Future question, because in the movie Back to the Future, what speed did the DeLorean need to reach in order to activate time travel? I think it was like 10,000 gigawatts or gigawatts or something like that, but it is 88 miles an hour. As fast as a train on some Duraflame logs can go. That's the Back to the Future 3. Oh, hey, that's my last song. I'm out of music. Yes, finally your Wasted Youth is paying off. Everyone did very well tonight. That is actually all the trivia I have prepared. Got a little bit more time left. Let's see if I can dig into my archives. $1.21 gigawatts. Yes. Steve getting the little pop culture trivia there. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're going to do a little bonus round of this and that. Bonus round of random trivia. Got that here for you guys. What's a baby acorn say when it grows up? I don't know. 1.21 gigawatts. Okay. Geometry. I think he ruined the joke. I think it's, what's a baby, what's an acorn say, or what's its favorite subject or something, school subject when it grows up. I think I read that on a Laffy Taffy package or a popsicle stick once. It must have been a Laffy Taffy or a popsicle stick joke right there, Greg. That's even worse than dad jokes. Okay. When referring to a website's address, what does the acronym URL stand for? Did I already do these? Huh? Not uniform region location, not universal line, not universal relay language. You are leaving soon. Yes, we are. We're going to do this last little bonus round and then we're going to be done for our evening. Okay. Barbara's close with the last word, but not correct with the last word. Yes, Steve is correct with the last word. We're piecing it together. And uniform. Yes, uniform locator. Uniform arpapumpo flip locator. That is correct, Steve. No, it's not. Yes, Jennifer! Jen getting it right. It's uniform resource locator. Okay. The deepest trench in the world, the Mariana Trench, is located in which ocean? No one's going to the mall later. I think the mall is closed. Like, for a while. Yes, Greg, we'll take it. A shortened answer to the pack. Pacific. Barbara getting it correct. Jen getting it correct. Steve saying the deepest one. Specific to Pacific. Steve, you crack me up. Always coming in with the jokes. We love you, Steve. Okay, we got another one. What is the first country to use printed paper currency? Instead of coins, they actually printed paper. The first country out there. It's not the USA. I'm looking for a specific country here. Yes, Barbara. It's China. China did it. They came out with printed currency first, even though the Great Britain pound is the oldest currency. China is the first to use paper. What former major U.S. city can a person drive? Which major U.S. city can a person drive south into Canada from? Yes, major U.S. city. Can you drive south into Canada? Steve says Bethlehem. It is Detroit, Michigan. You can actually drive south into Canada from Detroit, Michigan. Okay, the Barbie doll was launched in 1959 by which American toy company? First person to get its complete name gets the extra point here. Looking for its complete name of the toy company. Actually, Steve, if you drove south from Maine, you'd drive into the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, Mattel is the correct answer. No one getting the correct full name of the company. Hasbro Brothers. Mattel Incorporated or Mattel Inc. Mattel Inc. We can all remember seeing that when we were kids. They were the sponsors of our Saturday morning specials, Mattel Inc. In 1917, Finland declared its independence from which country? Actually, Steve, you're second guessing yourself because you were correct the first time. It is Russia. Yes, Finland declared independence from Russia in 1917. Okay. In the human body, what is the hallux? Oh, I ran out of music again. No, Greg, that is not correct. Go, Barbara. No, it is not the funny bone, Clayton. Funny bone's like somewhere around here. And it wasn't named by the first person that hit it. It was named by the first person to see someone hit it. They're like, ha! Just started laughing. It was pretty funny. That's my guess. I don't know if that's correct, so don't take me as trivia knowledge there. But it makes sense. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Are you sure, Steve? I think Steve's getting pretty close there. Not the tonsils. Deion Sanders is without one of these. He had it amputated and had to get special shoes made so he can run. Because it is big toe. The hallux is the big toe. Not the pinky toe, but the big one. It's the piggy that went to market. Not the one that stayed home. Not the one that went wee all the way home. The one that went to market. Yes, Laura. Okay. The red supergiant star, Betelgeuse, belongs to which popular constellation? Yes, Greg and Barbara coming in with the correct answers there. Orion. Betelgeuse is a red, visibly red star that is Orion's right shoulder. So if you look up and you find Orion, usually most distinctive by his belt first, the straight line of 3 stars, and look up to to his right shoulder, which would be on our left. That is Beetlejuice. Probably like right there, right now. And you know Orion has a dog? He's got a hunting dog. Okay. What is the name of the unit of measurement power that is roughly equal to 1.21 gigawatt? Oh, no, wait, no. 746 watts, not 1.21 gigawatts. Or gigawatts. No, 746 watts equals 1 watt. It's a unit of power. Roughly equal to that, which watts is the measurement of energy. So energy and power are different, because power is energy and thrust, propulsion, and inertia all together. There's a big formula for how you figure out power. No, Greg, ohm is the measure of resistance. Okay, looks like Barbara getting it right there. It is horsepower. Horsepower, 1 horsepower is roughly equivalent to 746 watts of energy. Okay, final question here. When referring to an establishment that sells alcoholic drinks where we would normally be doing trivia like this, pub is short for what? Where no one's going right now. Yes, that is correct. It is public house, not cubic house, Steve. No, you are not correct there. Good thing I clicked this is not made for children, because the chat can get colorful. Uh-oh, where did my slide go? Ah, there we go. Burp, 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 burp. And my music is over once again. I think I already played that one. Okay, well that concludes our night here, our new Trivia Thursday. Thank you all for joining. Great job, everyone out there in our comment chat world there. And my slideshow is messing me up here. I lost my controls. Once again, I am Dr. Jones. Sitting next to me is the lovely nurse Bethie. Normally, we would be doing our trivia from, let's see if it will let me know. I still don't have my controls for my slideshow. For some reason, they ended. Nope, I can't. I'm about to give up here. Technology. That's what I get for swapping over to give you guys bonus questions. Okay, there we go. Normally we'd be doing our trivias on Tuesdays at Riverside Sports Bar and Grill. Normally we'd be appearing doing karaoke at G Street Wonder Bar in Davis, California on Thursdays. Don't forget you can tune in to Renee Chavez, one and only Pulsinator. Find Fallon's books on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Give us love at Dr. Jones and Nurse Bethie. That's Venmo. Or go to our Patreon site at patreon.com/Dr. Jones. Thank you all. You all did a wonderful job. We had some challenging questions tonight. You guys nailed most of them. Getting them right off the bat. We want to give another special shout out to Jen and Tony, Laura, Barbara. We'll give everyone a shout out. Thank you for joining us tonight, Greg. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Clayton. And everyone else out there in YouTube land, have a good night. Stay safe and stay home until they tell you not to. Bye.